Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome back. I'm working on a project. From the last video, I put a bigger top on that existing table. The top that I pulled off of it, I'm going to create a three-legged table, and I finally found a use for this piece of cedar here that I've had. It has that big little knot hole in it. This will be to the outside where you can see it. This is going to be on the back side, or on the inside of that table. And I'll have a deal coming out of here, and then I'm going to dig through my wood pile and find two other legs. I've already cut that bottom. I'm going to clean this up some more. And we're finally getting close to 50 degrees, and all this crap is starting to melt. This is just, it's ice, so it's gone. So we're getting back to normal around here. And I'll be able to, I got to get this all straightened out because my next project is a deer blind. Anyway, I'll keep you posted as I move along, and we're going to get started. Stay tuned. Okay, I've cut this thing down to 24 inches, and I got it as level as I can. This is going to be the bottom, the wider on top. I got to clean all this last layer of bark off of it, and then do a little bit of work on this other side, because it's still, there's still some really rough wood. I don't know, I'm not sure how that's going to turn out, because it's going to drink a lot of top coat material. So that may, like I was planning, I may just make that the inside of the leg. All right, I'm gonna get this started and get it cleaned up, bring you back. Okay, I got a lot of sanding done on it with that 37 grit, trying to get it as cleaned out as best I could. Now I'll get after it with my orbital, and then I still need to search the wood pile, but this one's almost ready to kind of fiddle around with. Hopefully I've got that top cut straight. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, maybe so. It's hard to say. All right, guys, stick with me. All right, cleaning up leg number 3, and then I'll have a couple other little pieces to work on, and then I'll make my measurements, drill my holes, and start putting it together. So if you're still with me, man, thank you very much. Give it a thumbs up, and subscribe while you're at it. All right, kind of laying it out now. You're going to see how that bottom, I found, I guess it's a piece of root or something that somebody used for a cane at one time, and now I'm going to incorporate that in the middle. And there's your piece that's going to connect the two bottoms, and then there's the third leg. There is a history behind three-legged tables. That was kind of their answer back in the old days for getting rid of a wobbly table that with 4 legs. They just made them three-legged. Anyway, it's just kind of using up some pieces that I had, and I think it's going to be cool. I just got to figure out where to incorporate that where it can be seen. So it's going to be up a little bit, and yeah. Here we go. All right, I think I'm done for the day, man. My back's bothering me. It's not good on a fat guy to be trying to bend over a set of sawhorses. Anyway, I'm going to call it, and then put some more thought into it as far as how I'm going to connect those pieces together. I kind of know how I'm going to do it. It's just a matter of just getting it done. But anyway, watch my fat finger, and you guys bear with me, and I'll see you shortly. All right, everyone, I'm working on that table again. I'm gonna drill that hole about 1 inch deep, and then got one of the pieces done there, and then there's the other leg I'm working on, and I got this one marked so I can put that tree root in there. So here we go. Stay tuned. Okay, this is what I'm coming with so far. Now I got to mark that off and cut it and hit it with the bit, and then glue and attach. We're getting close, and then I'll put the coat on, or the clear coat to it. So this is where we're at. Can you see it? Yep, that's a cool root. Okay, I'm gonna have to start getting ready for work, but I've got the gist of it. I'll pull it back apart and get everything set. You can see how I've attached the legs. Not sure about it, but I think it'll work in general. Keeping it rustic. I think that old walking stick was cool. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. It's Saturday, March 5th, and I'm getting ready to get this thing rolling again. Today, I'm going to blend it with the sander, and then I've got to get these the newer legs blended and sanded with 220, because you can still see the grinder marks. And then I gotta sand this. I guess somebody might have stained it with some sort of mahogany stain or something. I'm gonna sand that down and clear coat it as well. But that's what we got planned today. So I'm gonna get started. You guys stay tuned and I'll be right back. All right, that little jewel took a few minutes to clean up, but it's about as good as it's going to get. I might get a little more off of right there, but that'll join the legs together from front to back. Okay, guys, I'm going to get back to work. Stay tuned, and we're going to get closer and try to get it done today. All right, the next step that we're going to do, we're going to blend these two pieces of wood together with the grinder, and then I'll sand it and get that surface ready. So here we go. All right, guys, I took a few pictures of it standing out in the driveway, but everything fit together good. I'm fixing to put the polyurethane gloss to it, and I think that root turned out pretty neat. That was originally, somebody made a cane or a walking stick with that. So those of you who collect canes, sorry about that, guys. But it makes a better brace on a table. All right, I'm gonna start getting the polyurethane on it, and I'll bring you back and let you have a look at it here as soon as I get get it looking like it's supposed to. Stay tuned. Okay, I wanted to stop for a second and show you how that red really just jumps out. I love that red cedar, but again, I think I mentioned it before. The state of Oklahoma has decided to make planting red cedar trees illegal, and I get it. When the prairie catches fire with a bunch of red cedar trees, it really goes. But sure makes pretty furniture, so I hate to see them all get wasted. So anytime I can pick up some logs by the side of the road, I think I'm going to, because like I said, I don't know if I'm going to ever get a chance to get any more. Looks like I missed a spot, so let me grab that real quick. I hear the geese. Yeah, I guess all that up in the top. Get it all up in there. Yeah, looks good. All right, I'm gonna get back on it. Stay tuned. All right, I've got that first coat, and that wider piece I sanded the crap out of, and it's not soaking the urethane up, which is good. It might be a little bit on this side, I'm not sure, but I know these table legs here were not sanded as thoroughly. And one thing that I have noticed about the polyurethane products, especially Minwax, because I use their spar urethane, and I have for a long time, and then I'm using their indoor Minwax polyurethane, the stuff has gotten thinner. It's like water, and geez, man, it soaks it right up. The spar urethane, I had done a picnic table with it, and that stuff didn't last 6 months before it was peeling up, and it's ridiculous. I don't know if it's because of the environmentalist nuts or what the deal is, or do they just thinning it down to make the same amount of money on a lesser product. But anyway, that's my gripe if I had one. But okay, now that that's over with, I just got to grin and bear it, and when that urethane dries enough, I'll have to give it a light sanding on those back log legs and do it all over again. But I usually put several coats. And see, I sanded the crap out of that root, and it's taken it well. So there's that. Okay, guys, bear with me. We're about done. Hey everyone, I'm just waiting on the final coat to dry. It's still a tad tacky. It's a quick drying polyurethane. It's still oil based, but that may be why it's thin. But man, that thing turned out gorgeous. There's that, I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's a root. And then of course that was part of a shattered red cedar tree. This was the top that come off of that table that I made the new top for. And then so I made a new top for an old set of legs and new legs for an old top. How about that? That's what this new video is going to be about. But I thought about grinding that down and making it like that, but I thought, nah, it's a rustic log table, so let's keep the shape that God intended it to be. And of course, that's where I made the supports for everything, and just kind of did it this way. And I'll tell you what, it's really, really sturdy. And I thought about putting some of this rope I've got right here around this edge here to kind of just hide that, but my wife says it looks fine just like it is, so we'll leave it like that. And I am thinking about selling this table. I think the no holla price would be $275, no holla. I think that would be a fair price. And kind of go from there. Sometimes people surprise me, and sometimes I'm not surprised at all. Anywho, I'll bring you back one more time when I've got it right side up, where I can actually take some more pictures of it and maybe stick it in the house. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, because we're table poor. We've got every table we need in the living room. I've only got one nightstand, so there's that. The wife could still confiscate this, and she sometimes does if she likes it well enough. I can always turn it sideways and build a small drawer to put in it. I can do that. Anywho, I'll be back one more time. If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost anything, and heck, you don't have to watch. Just subscribe. All right, see you in a few. Okay guys, here's the walk around with a knothole table. We need to wipe it down a little bit and get my fat ass out of the sun, so you can see the table and not me. There's two-part epoxy that was used on the tabletop, and then just the gloss polyurethane for the rest of it. Yeah, looks nice. All right. If you like this thing, give it a thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe. You guys have a great weekend. See you on the next video.